For my fourth video reflection, we'll be doing Remembering the Ineffable. The first film that we will focus on is by Alan Renes, and it's Night and Fog. The next is by Shohei Imara, and it's called Black Rain. First of all, what does ineffable mean? According to dictionary.com, ineffable means incapable of being expressed or described in words. This is very relatable to the two films' subject, which one being the Holocaust for Night and Fog, and then the other being the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which is the movie Black Rain. Remembering the Ineffable is a good subject for film because it reminds us of the tragedies of the past, so we may not forget and repeat those mistakes. But it's also a good subject and kind of piques people's morbid curiosity. So in Alan Renes' Night and Fog, it's a documentary that focuses on the Holocaust and the events that happened in that part of World War II. The film is reminding us or showing us what has happened. It's informational, and it's describing something many people won't talk about. But it's different to Black Rain in that it's a documentary and not a film. One could imagine that Night and Fog would be a very emotional documentary, but it's not. It's very informative and very methodical in its telling of the events in these concentration camps. You would assume there would be emotional baggage, and there is, but this movie is simply telling the events as it happened and not going on the soapbox that tell you how horrible it is. We know it's horrible. The movie is just telling the story. So here we have Black Rain. This is a very emotional scene. It shows the main character going through Hiroshima after the fallout of the bomb dropping of the atomic bombs. You can see injured people all around. You can see horrible, horrible things. This is a very emotional scene, very different from Night in the Fog. This wants to show you the emotional baggage. It wants to present this as if you were there, as if you were experiencing it. It's informational, but it's more emotional than informational. As the movie continues, we see the main character recount these stories of these people who have experienced this radiation sickness, this fallout from these bombs. We see their suffering and their emotional strife. This movie is definitely not a documentary, but a telling of these journals that it was based on, much different to A Night and Fog.